Have you ever thought about snail farming? Yes, you heard it right, snail farming. It might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think about agriculture, but it's a niche that's brimming with potential. Imagine this, a small plot of land, a few hundred snails, and a steady stream of income. That's the promise of snail farming. But how does one get started? Well, the first step is to understand your snails. The most commonly farmed snails are the Helix aspersa and the Helix pomatia, also known as the garden snail and the Roman snail, respectively. These creatures are remarkably resilient and can thrive in a variety of climates, making them ideal for farming. Once you've chosen your snail species, the next step is setting up their habitat. Snails need a moist, cool environment to thrive. This can be achieved by setting up a pen with a moist soil base and providing shade to keep the temperature down. It's also important to have a secure perimeter to prevent your snails from escaping and predators from getting in. Now let's talk about feeding. Snails are herbivores, and their diet mainly consists of leafy greens like lettuce, cabbage, and spinach. They also need a source of calcium for their shells, which can be provided by adding crushed eggshells or limestone to their food. Of course, snail farming is not without its challenges. Snails are slow growers, and it can take up to a year for them to reach market size. They're also prone to diseases, and a single sick snail can wipe out your entire stock if not dealt with promptly. But despite these challenges, snail farming can be quite profitable. The initial cost of setting up a snail farm is relatively low, especially compared to other types of livestock farming. You can start with as little as a few $100s for the snails and their habitat, and the returns can be substantial. A mature snail can sell for anywhere from $1 to $3 depending on the market. And since a single snail can lay up to 100 eggs in a year, you can quickly multiply your stock and increase your profits. In conclusion, snail farming is a unique agricultural venture that offers a low-cost entry point and the potential for high returns. It requires patience and careful management. But for those willing to take on the challenge, it can be a rewarding endeavor. So the next time someone asks you about snail farming, you'll know exactly what to say. It's not just about the snails, it's about creating a sustainable and profitable business from something as simple as a garden pest. And who knows, you might just find yourself considering a venture into the world of snail farming.